Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I bring you a story of a white lady who gives her experience of living in Kenya, to be specific, Nabohanse. So Rosia, she's a YouTuber from Argentina, currently dating an African from Kenya, IamMarwa's. Some of you guys know him, and she gives her 1 year experience in Africa. Rosia tells about her cultural shock. It was very difficult for her initially because she missed the city life. However, she adapted over the months. She talked about the location, the river, and the green forest, which kept her at peace and grounded. She was inspired by the nature that surrounds her. She was asked about the changes she brought to Africa with her. Rosia responded, boundaries, restrictions. She created a level of privacy that was lacking in the particular household that she went to. I have been a supporter of the Kenyans for quite amount of years. So the person that she stayed with, I know their family quite well. Well, from seeing them on YouTube. So yes, I think the level of privacy and restrictions, I think she brought some kind of stability to that family's household, because I didn't like people kept visiting them because they were YouTubers, and she put a stop to that. We know that Rosia loves music, and she talked about her growth in music. She was asked about what would she tell others before coming to Africa. And her response was to get rid of all the negative thinking, because we know people who visit Africa, they have all sort of things in their heads about Africa. They walk, all sort of negative things. You know some of them. I can't remember them in my mind right now, but there are a lot of negative things about third world countries that are not true. And I've never visited Africa, but from watching them for so many years, I know some of the negative remarks and that they got, it is not true. In Africa, you can choose, according to Rosia, in Africa, you can choose to live a simple life, you can choose to live a rich life or a slow life. I know many of you guys might think that rich in Africa, yes, there's lifestyle beyond living simple, yes. And if you want a slow life, you can definitely live a slow life. But I've seen a lot of rich places in Kenya, to be specific. She also said there's a lot of opportunities in Africa that some people may want to check out. She was asked what can she change about the place that she went to. She stated Africans do things the hard way because they don't know that there is a much simpler way to do things. She also said she wants to bring the Western world to Africa to make something simpler. Well, some may agree with this statement and some may disagree with this statement, because Africans do things the way they do it. It's what separates them from being a Westerner, and it might be a plus. Okay. Language, according to her, the language was challenging at first, but being there for a year, she has learned a few words here and there, although she's not fluent. To be honest, I know she was in Africa for quite a long time, but I never really focused on her. I was really focused on her partner, IamMarwa's. So I watched his videos mostly, and she was in all of his videos. So I can't discredit the way she saw Africa. I knew she had a YouTube channel, but I didn't know that she vlogged on it on a daily basis. Anyway, it would have been too much for me to go to his video, his sister, hers, yeah. So I must say I'm grateful for her experience, but I hope to experience what she experienced myself one day, hopefully soon.